Hey fam, welcome back. Marshawn Alaniyo here. So now let's talk about why you seem to be so insecure. See, your insecurities did not stem from yourself. I'm literally going to talk about myself. Like, I had an insecurity when I was younger about my darker skin, and I got teased like nobody's business, right? Here's the thing. I never once saw my dark skin until someone pointed it out to me. So was it really my insecurity? It was something about themselves that they were insecure about. And so instead of focusing on themselves and their own insecurities, they had to find the quiet one, me, right? The quiet person to pick on. So instead of them really taking a deep dive into their own insecurities and figuring out their own why and what their root causes were and all of the stuff that comes along with your insecurities and how it's holding you back, instead of that happening, because we are children or were children at the time, children can articulate those things. And so instead of me as the bully, right, I'm just going to tease you about your thing, the thing that I find to be ugly, the thing that I find to make you look funny, the thing that makes you stand out to the crowd. But I want you to think about your own insecurities. Like I talked about my dark skin, right? My feet, my toes in particular are lengthy. They're not short and stubby and cute. They're pretty long. They're not as long as fingers, but they are rather long for toes. And they are almost all pretty much the same height. So they're pretty lengthy for toes. But here's the thing. I never had an insecurity about my feet, about my toes, about anything about me until someone pointed it out to me. And I'm sure just like you, somebody pointed out what you now are deeming your insecurities. It was something about you that they didn't like, that they wanted to tease you about, that they wanted you to make that they wanted to make you feel bad about something about yourself. And again, instead of putting the light and shining the light on themselves, they had to find a target, you in this case, to figure out, what can I do to make this person feel bad about themselves? I literally was watching a video right before I came and recorded this one, and it was this young lady on there who basically said she has a big forehead, which I do too, but that wasn't necessarily insecurity for me. She had a big forehead, she had rather large ears, and her gut, not the flattest anymore. But her point is just exactly what I'm saying here, which is she did not have an insecurity about none of those things until a person outside of herself brought those things to her attention, because it's not something that you as yourself think about. Like even my gray hair, I don't care. I'm 46. And so most 46-year-olds don't have this much silver in their hair. I'm well aware of that. But I was just like, I'm going to embrace my silver. This is what I want to do. This is who I am. If you don't like it, that is your issue. And so until you can come to terms and come to grips about who you are, about loving all of yourself and all of the things that people deem as flaws, you loving them about you, nobody else will be able to love you like you want to be loved or like you feel and even deserve to be loved. You have to be your first cheerleader. You have to be the first person that falls in love with you before anybody else can come in and fall in love with you. So when you feel insecure about anything, you need to start telling yourself, I am enough. You can even put this as your screensaver on your phone as the first thing that you see. You can even set timers to let it ding for you to say, I am enough. Because here's the thing, you are enough. You are beautiful enough. You are smart enough. You have enough money. Okay, maybe we can work on the money thing. But here's the thing. It does not matter. Somebody else pointed out your insecurity to you. In my case, my skin is beautiful enough. My forehead is just the right size. My toes are just the right length. Like, I love me for me, all of me. And until you can sing your own praises and until you can sing your own songs about your own insecurities, then no one else will. You are enough. And just remember, you did not get your insecurities from you. Somebody else pointed them out to you.